And what's up, guys? It is Tuesday night, the fallout of SpringSanity, and I know you're going to go ahead and do it, so just go ahead and get the gloating over
What a
with.
great night. SpringSanity could not have gone better for Cash Industries. Clean sweep across the board. Added a mask to my collection. What a beautiful. Well, yeah, I agree, Juicebox. Grab the brooms, my man, because it was a clean sweep for Cash Industries. Beautiful night. I can't wait to talk more about it here on the Colton Cash Show, everybody. The Colton Cash Show.
Yeah, if it was the Colton Cash Show, it would have been named the Colton Cash Show, but yeah.
Yeah, right there. I mean, they only came to see Colton Cash. I mean, you know what? Here's the thing that separates me and you. You want me to tell you the truth? You mean just be honest?
Sure. Say it. What is it?
I can sell tickets, baby. So keep going. Go on with the show. On with the Colton Cash Show.
I mean,
not cool.
And we'll be talking about that here shortly.
Yeah. So Thompson, you want to talk about the first match of the evening? The first match of the evening. And I agree, Juicebox. # scoreboard.
Yeah. I mean, we can't talk about the first match, which was the challenge that you laid out a couple weeks ago.
Right.
To Azul Tormenta. He accepted, and you ended up having the first match of the night with him.
I did. I jerked the curtain, first off, it is ridiculous and absurd that when the GOAT's on the card that he's not the main event. It really is. It is a slight, and I get it that you and Ray sit behind the scenes and you chuckle and you try to hold me back. But that's okay. I'm not upset about it.
If you want to be honest, I would have made you a pre-show match.
Well, you know what? I didn't get there till 6:30, so it couldn't have happened. But anyway.
That was the only thing stopping you from being on a pre-show.
You know what? Being jealousy is not a good look on you, Thompson. Jealousy is not a good look. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. How did that match go again? Who won that match, Thompson? Who won that?
By technicality, yes, you did get the 1, 2, 3. You did get the pinfall win.
I didn't get a 1, 2, 3. You nincompoop. I made a man tap out. You know what? And that was a message, is what that was. That's what that was. You know who taught me that? Listen, you call it what it is, Thompson. I'm a world-class grappler.
You are, and I put that over. I mean, you have multiple grappling championships. You've got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and submission. And I believe coming up here in just a couple of weeks, you're traveling to Denver for a competition.
Everything. Facts. But you know what? You know where I learned that knee bar that I hit on Azul?
Okay, where'd you learn it from?
I learned it from the Mad Chef. That's who I learned that from. So, Chef, you keep helping these two clowns. It ain't going to do you no good. It's just going to you're just going to further embarrass your legacy, man. You're the first time ever Lifetime Achievement Award winner in WWP. Listen, man, just go away. Don't try to help these kids. You're past your time. So I took the move that you taught me, the very first submission you ever taught me, and I hit it on Azul Tormenta. He's got a hairline fracture in his leg. Azul will not be competing in the May 18th show. Have I lied yet?
No, you have not lied. I've looked at the X-rays.
I broke the kid's leg. Long and story short, he's got a break in his knee, and that's right.
Not
Colton.
only do you have a hairline fracture in his leg that he is unable to compete, but towards the end of that match, the only way you was able to get the submission was, yes, you did. No, I do not have any video footage of it yet, but I will have it as soon as the show ends tonight.
Convenient.
But had to have help.
What?
And the help was your juice box guy, Kraft, pulling the mask off of Azul Tormenta.
Oh, that was after he tapped. We pulled it off because I told you I was going to leave that kid broken, beaten, and humiliated. Did I not? Did I say those words?
Yeah, you did.
He was beaten. He tapped out. He's got a hairline fracture in his leg. He was broken. And the worst thing you can do to any luchador is take their mask. And that mask is now officially property of Cash Industries. My man, Juicebox, has the mask in his possession. So, great night. And, you know, the only reason we didn't get to see his ugly face, his ugly, hideous, disgusting face, and trust me, this dude, I have it on good authority. He looks exactly like Shrek. Apparently his face is green and everything. Looks just like Shrek. So he's got him a girlfriend named Fiona. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up, people. And then you see, then his little friend Logan came out and put a little thing over his face. That's cool. That's true. It is true. So facts are facts. So anyway, then what? Tell the people what happened to his little friend. Tell them what happened to his little friend.
Well, it happened a couple of matches later, but before all that happened, yes, Logan Light did come out, try to make the save, try to protect his tag team partner and his friend, but it was a 3-on-1 attack.
It was. Listen, I tell you what I noticed, and I was trying to help the kid out. I saw him come into the arena, and I'm like, you know what? Logan Light's got split ends, people. He's got split ends. His hair, you know, he didn't look good. So I'm like, you know what this kid could use? He could use a little sprucing up. So I was going to give him a quick trim, just a little trim. And, you know, I got a little haircut. I gave him a little haircut before, you know, of course, a bunch of people like Josh Cross came out. You can count on Josh Cross sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Ray came out. Listen, y'all did the kid a disservice. You did him a disservice.
And how'd they do him a disservice? Because I
would have made him look better. I would have taken that ugly mop right off his head. I would have
make him look like you.
Dude, first off, don't insult my luscious mane of hair. Well, it don't grow that well no more, but that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. But then, you know, like you said, a couple matches later, Logan Light goes one-on-one with a legend. And man, I'm having a little bit of brain fog here. Who won that match?
Yes, Lee Michaels got the win.
Lee Michaels doing business for Cash Industries.
But you've got to give it up to Logan Light. He literally held his own in a match that could be a match of the year contender with, like you just said, the legend Lee Michaels.
I mean, it was a great match. I think Logan. You know what, Logan? He put forth a heck of an effort. He really did, but he did it. But do you have the footage of what happened before that match? Do you have that footage?
I'm trying to find that real quick. Give me 1 second here.
You know,
are you talking about with what happened with your juice box guy?
Yeah, exactly. That one, because
Yeah, give me just a second. I do believe I have it.
well, let's just Lee Michaels really put on a clinic, and Logan tried hard. But you know what? Logan is learning again and again because they've lost to Aces Wild. He saw Azul lose to me. He lost to Lee Michaels. There's no substitute for experience. Zero. And though.
Well, I really don't. I'm not going to chalk it up to experience because Logan Light has the experience factor there. Granted, he's only been doing this for maybe a couple of years, but he literally, I'm going to say more or less, it was his emotions. He let his emotions get the best of him to where that happened.
He was upset. He was upset because Ray Ivy and the clowns in the back deprived him of a good haircut. So he was really upset, and I can see why he's salty about it. Oh, and his friend lost his mask too.
Yeah, you keep talking about the mask. I understand, yes, it's one of the most prized possessions in Cash Industries now, alongside the Tag Team Championships.
Yeah.
But you've got to, I'm going to give the match to Lee Michaels. Yes, the experience level, the experience factor was there. But a lot of it also has to do with the emotions. Logan's light emotions were not there because of what happened earlier on in the night with his tag team partner. But the video I believe you're talking about is this one right here. He showed them the money. Stop!
But they said it earlier on the night. What is Logan's mind frame going to be? You're going to find out. What are you talking about? What do you mean? That's why your kids are fucking tired. Don't talk about my kids.
You don't just touch a man's juice box guy, TC. You just don't
talk about a man's kids.
I didn't hear what he say. I'm hard of hearing. I'd been in a match earlier in the night.
If you would listen just literally mere seconds before the slap, you can hear Kraft, your juice box guy, literally say, that's why your kids.
That footage, I'm sure is doctored. I'm sure that footage is doctored. No, it's got to be doctored.
Well,
but anyway, you can't just put your hands on a man. You see, you're going to get lumped in with you keep doing things like that. You're going to get lumped in with idiots like Azul Tormenta and Logan Lightfoot. I don't know, but you just can't. Bad things happen when you mess with Cash Industries, and you just shouldn't.
Speaking of Cash Industries,
yeah,
I have a video that I want you to listen to and pay real close attention to it.
Colton Cash, I just got done talking to the nurse, the doctor, the EMTs. I can't wrestle for 45 days because of you. I had literally, they told me that I need to take time off work even to lift this heel. This is almost impairing right now. And to make matters worse, Dan Balls Dog, Juice Box guy, you took my mask off. And then to top it all off, you tried to say mi amigo. You tried to say the same thing. And I got my punch in the mouth, Colton Cash. You know I got my punch in the mouth. I got actually a couple on you for speaking about my mother. Logie, handle this. I can't even continue anymore.
Cash Industries! I'm tired of your games! I'm tired of it all! You've tried to shave my head. You've disgraced him and his culture. You cheated me tonight. There's no more running. There's no more hiding. I'm on a war path now. And it's Cash Industries that I want. It's Cash Industries that I want burned to the ground with Lightning Storm's flag at the tippy top.
I don't know how we're fixing to get this fixed, but understand, Cash Industries, Lightning Storm's not done with you. I just want you to understand that right now. You don't understand the amount of disrespect you just displayed on me. And you not only disrespected me, you've disrespected any other person that has put on a luchador mask before me and is putting on a mask with me to this day. So no, we've got your number. We've got your number.
Got an idea. Got an idea. Next month, I'll put my hair on the line since you want it so badly.
You know what?
And his mask.
I was fixing to say, yeah, exactly. You want my mask so bad?
For a title shot in June. And Juice Box's hair. Because Colton Cash, let's be honest, there's not enough there for me to get the satisfaction for shaving your head bald. And there's not enough on the Dad Bod God either. I can take his beard, but that's still not enough satisfaction. There's not even enough satisfaction for shaving the leprechaun's beard at this point. And you know what? I've got a surprise for them. I've got a surprise partner for them.
Juicebox boy, talk crap about my kids. It's on.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, you really? Oh, come on. That's rich. Hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. You kids talk amongst yourselves. Hey, man, what's up? No, I've got it muted. They can't hear me.
Well, apparently, Colton Cash is making a phone call.
For real?
But you see here, you can't throw any harmful words at kids and not expect the parent to do what's right. And I completely agree with you, Jinx. And again, Scorpion Tony said he's got the words right out of his mouth.
You can be there.
You guys literally just heard.
Okay, awesome. I know. Said, May
18th, Logan Light and his tag team partner.
I know you don't want to put your hair on the line.
DC Hutchinson of Scorpion Towing. He will make his Wrestling with Pride in-ring debut against.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, you're back.
Well, I have not officially accepted nothing.
Well, again, if you would have let me finish,
okay,
I was gonna say, made the challenge against you and Kraft, the juice box guy. If you guys accept, and if you do accept, it will be a tag team title shot for June, as well as Juice Box Guy's hair. If you guys lose, if you guys win, Logan Light will have his head shaved bald, dead center of the ring.
Okay, now I'm sorry that that I had to go away. First off, I accept the challenge totally. I did just get a phone call though. OFU officials are been watching the show and they feel like a match of this magnitude. And you know, OFU's decision is final. So Mr. Paul Allen will personally be there to referee this match. So, TC, Logan.
Why do I feel that you have somehow paid off OFU to get what referee that you want at any time that you want?
Hey, The referee this week called it fair and square, and I broke a man's leg. So, I mean, trust me, it's like, I don't know, a couple months back when I had me and my tag team partner, Jordan Cross, one half of your tag team champions, Purple Rain, a subsidiary of Cash Industries, doing business as Aces Wild. As he was telling you on the show, we won't even step in the ring with a crooked ref. We just won't do it. That's why we got Night Train Wayne suspended, because he's a crooked ref. So, TC, I'm sorry. We hope to still have Scorpion Towing as a sponsor after this, but you're going to be a part of the humiliation, the end of Conga Strike Lightning Storm Force. So anyway, I accept the challenge. It's comical. It really is. It's comical, but it's going to be priceless. It's going to be priceless. So yeah, they don't deserve a tag title shot at Pride Bowl 1. It's the biggest show. And they do not deserve to be in there with us. They just don't.
Well, speaking of Pride Bowl 1, I have it on very, very good authority that we'll be having a returning superstar.
I think so.
And a debut of another huge superstar, not only in the state of Arkansas, but in Missouri and in Memphis.
Nobody cares about Missouri Thompson. Go on.
But we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we have a lot more action to talk about, especially Streak versus Streak and a possible world title match.
Hey folks, have you locked yourself out of your vehicle, or maybe you're stranded on the side of the road? Well, have no fear, because Scorpion Towing and Recovery LLC is your first choice source for towing services and roadside assistance. Again, they also specialize in lockout services as well. Their clients appreciate their fast dispatch times and competitive rates. So if you are stuck on the side of the road, well, let's change that. Give the guys at Scorpion Towing and Recovery LLC a call, 870-569-7743. Again, your first choice source for towing services and roadside assistance should be Scorpion Towing and Recovery LLC, 870-569-7743.
And we are back, and look what just popped up during the comments during the commercial break right there. Night Train Wayne may just buy a ticket just to watch the show.
Well, I mean, you know what? We appreciate your patronage. I think it's $10 for floor seats, $8 for general admissions. Love to have you out. If you can afford it now that you're not making any refereeing money. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what Night Train Wayne does for a living. What does somebody named Night Train do for a living? I think he just drives a choo-choo train. Go choo-choo, choo-choo.
Well,
on to the next match, Thompson.
Also, last Saturday night, we had a over-the-top battle royal to determine the next contender in the Northeast Arkansas Open Weight Championship tournament that will be taking place not only in WWP, but in TNR as well. We had stars like Ray Ivy was in there, Stephen Parks, Eli Parks, the junior heavyweight champion for TNR. Help me out here. I know you know some people that was in there.
Juice Box was in there.
Yeah, Juice Box guy was in there.
It was a proverbial who of the independent scene in Arkansas. It really was. It was, and it was a fantastic match. There was Logan tried to assault my Juice Box guy again during that match. Came down to the Lost Souls. You'd never see Aces Wild do such a thing where we would come to fisticuffs. We'd come to fisticuffs.
If it's for a shot at a major singles title, the rules is both feet must hit the floor. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no counts, no anything like that. but it's every man for themselves. Are you sitting here telling me that if it came down to you and Jordan Cross, that neither one of you would try and throw the other one over the top rope?
No, never. I tell you what, here's what we'd do. Here's what we'd do. We'd both climb over the top rope and we'd get on the apron. And then we would both jump off the apron and have the referee there and see who hits first. And then we let gravity decide. That's what friends do. That's what friends do, Thompson.
You may say that's what friends do, but like you said, it came down to the lost souls.
For good times, for bad times. That's what friends are for.
It was Ray Ivy and Josh Cross as the final two.
Yep.
These two men have known each other well almost 18 years. They have tagged with each other. They have worked opposite of each other. They have literally caused riots in towns.
Oh, Outsider was there too. Thanks, Jinx.
Yes, Outsider was there. He was actually in a triple threat match.
He reached Mangaritas. He was getting knockoff Mangaritas.
He was in a fatal four-way match, and we'll talk about that here after this match. But back to what I was saying, they have caused riots as a tag team over there in Tennessee to where they literally got barred from that promotion because of the destruction that they've caused. They have been in several firsts in the state of Arkansas, especially at RWE. They fought in the first ever barbed wire covered hardcore match for the brand new RWE Hardcore Championship, in which Ray Ivy won. I know you want to say something. Go ahead.
No, me and Jordan would never do such a thing.
But when it finally came down to it, Josh Cross was able to get the victory, and he secured a spot alongside Wade Matthews for the WWP and TNR Northeast Arkansas Open Weight Championship.
Now, I like that Wade Matthews. That kid, he's going places. He is going places. We talked a little bit at the show. It's been nothing but a pleasure, and I see business between Wade Matthews and Cash Industries soon, and you never know.
Speaking of business, I do want to say thank you to R&R for the new Yeti mug that I was able to get from them. And if you guys do need tires or any type of tire work, look them up. I know they're in Jonesboro, Conway. Look them up on Facebook. Look them up on Google. You guys need some good tires. I think I know a person or two that works there that may be able to help you out.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, Robbie Shirley was telling me so is Lee Michaels and so is Casino. Both of them guys are into the tournament. And guys, that is going to be exciting tournament to see. That I don't know when the final date is where they want to award the title, but man, that's a stacked lineup with Josh Cross, Lee Michaels, Casino, Wade Matthews.
And I believe that they're going to have another qualifying match this weekend coming up there in Leachville. Hopefully we'll know more about that later on throughout the night. But speaking of Wade Matthews, and this comment right here by Jinx Morris about Outsider, we had a fatal four-way match to determine the new number one contender for the Wrestling with Pride heavyweight champion. It was the returning Kate Allen, Triple J, the Outsider, and Wade Matthews.
I tell you what.
You want to talk about action on not only inside the ring, but on outside the ring. At one point in time, it was Kate Allen going against Triple J. Experience versus youth in those two right there. And it was a hard-hitting, fast-paced matchup just between those two. Then you got the heavy hitters, Wade Matthews and the Outsider.
Yeah.
Now, Wade Matthews is no stranger to championships whatsoever. He is a former tag team champion, a former international six-man tag team champion. He is the current heavyweight champion right now. So for him to be able to go against 3 other men, to be able to walk away victorious, who knows when that matchup between Wade Matthews and Josh Cross will take place, but it's going to be a hard-hitting match when those two actually meet up.
You gotta look at a matchup like that. I mean, when it happens, it is going to be ferocious. And man, to come out and me and you've both been in Fatal 4-Ways before. It's a hard match to be in because you don't even have to be involved in the finish to lose.
No.
And so, but kudos to Wade Matthews, and you've got to worry about 3 people to get the pinfall, not just one. So they're very difficult, and I tell you once again, I see nothing but big things between Wade Matthews and Cash Industries, and he's got my cell phone number, and I hope he uses it. Wade, I'd love to talk more. Get to know the real you, and see that's the difference between me and guys like that. Rob, we're going to talk to you, and I Rob Father, you got hosed, my man. You got hosed. Another just somebody has got to get WWP management in check. There's major issues. I've seen it time and time again. So anyway, Rob, I promise you we'll get to it. But DJ thinks he's in charge of the show. So go on, Mitchell. Whatever. What are we talking about next?
Wait, in charge of the show?
Yeah, the Colton Cash show.
Yeah. Okay.
Producer. Like you're my producer on the Colton Cash show. So go on. Go on.
No, you're just a co-host. I am the executive producer.
No, whatever.
Anyways.
Producers minutia.
But
yeah.
And he says right here, we got to talk, Cash. But the comment that he made before that is it should be me. We'll actually talk about that comment here in just a few moments. Another match I want to talk to you about is Casino and CJ Jenkins. 2 men that know each other extremely well, CJ Jenkins was also a part of that Battle Royal and then literally competed right in that match right after the Battle Royal against a fresh Casino.
See, that's what greed will get you. That's what greed will get you. I mean, no, I get wanting to get in that Battle Royal. It's a golden ticket to the tournament that we all want, that everybody wants. I mean, everybody wants that because basically when you're that open weight champion, that Northeast Arkansas open weight champion, that is saying you're the number 1 guy for 2 companies. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is literally what you're playing for.
Right. And it can be defended at either show at any time.
Because the idea is you're going to dial the Wrestling Pride belts back to just be on Wrestling Pride and the TNR belts to just be on TNR. But there's one guy, and that's whoever that Northeast Arkansas openweight champion is. That is the man. So everybody wants to be the man, but there's only one good goat.
Right. Well, this match between CJ Jenkins and Casino, again, another hard-hitting match between 2 veterans. It literally could have gone either way, but we haven't seen Casino since he had that match with Ray back in February during that death match.
Well, look, I don't compliment Ray Ivy often on here, but the fact that Ray Ivy was back the next month said something about Ray's toughness. But the Casino, to take a man, that tells you what that takes off your career. To borrow an old phrase, Casino's as tough as a $2 steak. He just is. He's probably tougher than that steak that Thompson cooks. But anyway, I digress. To take him off for a month, make him miss a month, for it to be 2 months where he came back to action, tells you what a brutal match that death match was.
Absolutely. I mean, they literally put each other through hell, and you can actually go to our YouTube page and actually watch the full show and the match in its entirety. But for him to take off that much time, it almost kind of rejuvenated Casino. Because have you noticed he came back as more vicious than he did before he left in that death match?
Yeah, I saw Casino.
Which I know that little tone in your voice kind of didn't sound too well after what happened.
Well, tell him how the match ended with Casino and CJ Jenkins, and then
Casino was able to walk away with the victory. But later on in the night, we thought Casino had already left.
Well, let's talk about that match, and let's talk about what preceded Casino's arrival. That is the man who completed the clean sweep for Cash Industries. The Dad Bod God, winning fair and square versus the authentic Ray Ivy, the DBG, Dad Bod God.
Speaking of DBG, during the course of that match, because earlier on in the night we actually had a Lifetime Achievement Award to hand out to none other than the Midnight Special, Billy Ivy. Well, there's always been some type of history between the Dad Bod God and the Ivies. Well, this past Saturday night, actually, you know what? I know you're a ringside. I think he was on the other side of the ring when this happened, but just take a look.
Colton has the broadcast label to the DBG. Round the wilderness circuit. You don't want something with the midnight.
I tell you what, how low can the Ivy stoop? Outside interference.
How low can the Ivy stoop?
How low can you go?
How low can you go? But yet, if I'm not mistaken, and that video showed it right there, Stephen Parks got in the face of the Midnight Special, and the Midnight Special has had enough.
I mean, he was seeing what was he didn't. He was over there, and he was telling the Midnight Special, he goes, listen, I was at Denny's once and I ordered the Midnight Special, came with 3 eggs. That's what he was telling him. So 3 eggs. He got them scrambled with cheese. Do you like cheese in your eggs, Thompson?
I kind of like barbecue sauce with it. So
yeah, that's weird. Get off my show. That's disgusting. What the hell's wrong with you? Like, really, what is wrong with you?
Barbecue sauce, gravy, and biscuits.
You're ugh. Okay, anyway. No, so that's the thing is outside interference should have been disqualified right there. I don't know where you get these referees.
Well,
I don't know where you get them.
With the type of match.
This is when Paul Allen's coming in to referee my match. I can't trust these guys.
Ray said, right turn, Dad. With the stakes that was on this match, the ref was being a little bit more lenient because, like I said, both men going into this match have both been undefeated.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to. Listen, you didn't want to see the Undertaker streak in via DQ. No one wants to see that.
No.
You want to see a definitive winner. You want to see a definitive loser. And one thing was definitive that night, and that Ray Ivy was a loser. And I'm really happy that after that match was over, after the Dad Bod God had put Ray Ivy down, after he put him down, and we picked him up, and then the Dad Bod God, the DBG, put that boot right in his face, right in Ray Ivy's face. And we would have kept it. We would have ended the Ray Ivy problem once and for all. But the Casino's jealous because he couldn't be the one to take Ray Ivy out himself. And Casino wants what Casino wants, and what Casino wants is the spotlight. That's what Casino wants. So he came out there to hog up the spotlight. he came over to, you know, basically try to take food out of her mouth because that was our kill. So, Casino, you and Ray Ivy challenged the Dad Bod God and a tag team partner of his choosing that night. We accept your challenge. Let's see how well you and Ray Ivy get along, because the one thing you and Ray Ivy both want is the spotlight. You two aren't going to get along. Cash Industries is a well-cohesive unit. Well,
if you'll give me just a quick second here.
Well, I've been talking for 5 minutes, Thompson. Everybody says a hogless show, and I have to because you're over there. Control-Alt-Delete.net. I don't know what you do, but
no.
But you know what I'm talking about Casino and Ray. They both crave that spotlight. They're going to want, because what's going to happen is the Casino's going to have the advantage, and Ray's not going to like it. He's going to get jealous.
All right, if you give me just 1 second here, I'm actually have got.
All right, everybody in the comments, just give me a name of who would be a better co-host than Thompson. Who would be a better co-host? I mean, I'm thinking Fence Post.
You think a Fence Post?
A Fence Post would be a better co-host than you.
Okay, well, give me just a second here. Now, this is the finish of this is the ending of the match right here. I want you guys to take a look at it, and you guys tell me.
God, Steven Hall.
Yeah. It's a size 13 Sketcher right to Ray Ivy.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, though, but before the ending of the match, Stephen Parks won with the set of brass knucks.
No, I didn't see that.
But I was not able to get that on this footage. But this is what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying when the chips are down.
You're talking to him. You said you don't know before.
I have no idea what's going on. Let's go to the I'll make this a BBA, Big Devil Mask. That's what you get about. Stay right there. I got something to say to you just a minute. I got something to say to you first of all. Anybody was here 3 months ago saw me and this guy beat the hell out of each other in a death match right here. Did you see that? What did I say to it leading up to that death match? That death match would take a lot out of both of us. And it did. I'm still wearing tape on my shoulder from where I ripped it. You still got scars on your back where I put you through some barbed wire and some lights. I went through some barbed wire right there. It was only physically and mentally. I've been at home doing a lot of thinking. You and I, we've been up this road a long time, going on 20-something years. We've never tagged together. We beat the hell out of each other year after year after year. So what do you think? You and I combine our talents, and we start kicking the shit out of other people like that.
We gotta go talk to a man about a dog.
Shut up. Hey, go ahead. I normally don't do this. Go ahead and walk out of here. Go ahead. And I got something to say to him, but if you do walk out of here, you'll never wrestle with pride again.
Hey, I'll go out undefeated.
But I also, if you want to take your, I do know you got talent.
My ball and go home.
You got talent. I hear New York's looking for talent.
I wouldn't work for that trash show if they paid me $1 million a show.
King Cruz said it, you go talk to him. But now back to the important part. You're right. Death matches take stuff out of you that you never imagined. But it also instills something in you. Something in you never had to each other. It instills respect for the other guy. They can go almost 20-something minutes doing what we did to each other. May 18th is when we're back here. I know you hate this, but Steve-O, I know you want to Steve apart. Find you a partner and we'll tag for the very first time ever. They said, but it's something that y'all, what was that I want to say? Now collectively, this is what y'all want to see. Well, if you don't find the partner, you're in the match.
He's booked that night. He's booked.
You don't find a partner. We're not dating. I like that idea.
We're not a dating. We're not a couple.
Yes, you-
We're not a couple.
I know. Even y'all are ugly enough here along with each other.
That's your life, mate. Yeah. What? That's your life. Hang on.
If y'all,
This is my friend. This is my boy. This is my boy. Wait, what?
you don't, you just made a handicap match against all three of y'all. Now back to you. I'm gonna lay it out on line. I don't trust you. Well, I don't like you, but I do respect you. And I know both of us can put our differences aside and take care of some business like it needs to be taken care of. I'll give you this one chance. But let me tell you something, you know how I live up to my promises. If you screw me, I'll kill you.
Planning a wedding, party, school dance, or event? ST Entertainment can help you with all of your audio needs. Whether it is formal, semi-formal, or casual, whether it is a large venue or small, ST Entertainment has you covered with the best music, party lights, and high-quality sound for your events needs. ST Entertainment has a huge music selection from all music genres, and we can cater to your music tastes, and that of your guests. Call us today for a quote before your special day is booked up, and let ST Entertainment help make your event unforgettable for you and all of your guests. 870-262-7742. That's 870-262-7742. Call today.
By the way, just to be clear, we want 100% accept the challenge because I can't wait to watch them two egos implode.
Now, the question is, though, is with you and Juicebox Boy or Juicebox Guy, I'm sorry.
Juicebox Man.
With you guys already scheduled to be in a match that night, there's no other member of Cash Industries to take that spot. So,
man,
will it be a 3-on-2 or will it be a 2-on-1? Or do you guys have somebody that you just don't want to say?
Listen. Come on. It's gonna be a 2-on-2 tag team match. I'll go ahead and spoil it for you. Spoiler. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, dude. Come on. Hey, he goes by Juicebox, but he's a Juicebox man. Not a boy. He's a man. He's a grown up. He's a grown up. He's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be in his first ever He's gonna be in his first ever match in Wrestling with Pride.
And it could be the last match that he has with Hair.
No, man. Man, look. And where did they get you and them both insult my luscious mane, my locks?
But see, it wasn't your hair that was on the line. It's Juicebox Guy's hair that's on the line.
I mean, but
I'm sorry, just Juicebox.
They don't want to mess with perfection, and they get a tag title shot too, I guess. You know,
If
I mean, me and Jordan will smack them two kids around again. Not a big deal. And the match chef, you keep working with them. It's adorable to watch you try to be relevant again. It really is. It really is cute. It's cute. Whatever. Anyway, I've gone to the main event. The main event of the evening. Go ahead. The main event.
I like this right here. Him and Colton will have matching haircuts.
It's ridiculous. TC, I may get bored. I may give you a little trim too, kiddo. Who knows?
Well, I'm actually going to be sitting down one day this week, and I'm going to sit down and talk with TC about his upcoming debut and to kind of get his thoughts. And I know you're going to sit down with your nephew Kraft.
Yeah, it's my juice box.
Well, the one thing I want to get to now is going to be our main event. And I want to bring this comment back up that was earlier in the show. It should be me. Well, it was originally scheduled to be a one-on-one match. Well, Josh Cross comes out, lays out an open challenge. He felt like that the Rob Father wasn't fully worthy, I guess you could say.
That's it. First off, that's just mean. I keep it. I train it down. I let it grow back. Anyway, okay, hilarious. You think I'm not even remotely worried.
Anyways, the Buffalo Island Junior Heavyweight Champion Eli Parks comes out and accepts the open challenge. Well, just before we get the match started, out comes the Rob Father, basically saying that he felt like he was robbed. He was robbed of the one-on-one match. He was robbed of to become the new number one contender earlier, or not new number one contender, but the Call Your Shot, basically, match that we had a couple months ago. He felt like he got robbed during that. I can kind of see where Rob Father's coming from, but I know you're going to have something to say to defend the Rob Father, so I'm going to let you say it.
No, the Rob Father's completely correct. Imagine showing up to play a football game. You show up, you are the Green Bay Packers. And you go in to play a game. And then you find out for the first half of that game, you're going to have to play the Dallas Cowboys. But in the second half, you got to play the Houston Texans. How is that fair? He had agreed to a one-on-one match. That's what was signed. That's what was delivered. Josh Cross just comes out and goes, I'm just going to take on anybody. And then the Hog Thief Creek Bank champion comes out and says, hey, me. I want the match. And then it's like, it's okay. This is another case of Josh Cross sticking his nose somewhere it doesn't belong, and that's into matchmaking. And that is also on you, Mitchell, because you owe the Rob father an apology because you were an owner and you allowed this to happen. You
actually,
Josh Cross.
if you want to get technical, about that.
Do you even know how to get
Rob
technical?
father?
I've seen your computer working skills. It's not very good.
The Rob father should be asking the commissioner for an apology because the commissioner was the one that said yes to the match, not me.
Well, okay, not just you, but you were a part of it. Why do you always run away from ownership of a situation?
I'm not running away from it. I'm not running away from anything.
Let's talk. And then you owe the Rob father apology. You want to go ahead and give that now?
What do I owe him an apology for?
For allowing this travesty to happen.
Okay. Josh Cross said that he went ahead and would take on both of them.
Well,
I left it up to the commissioner. The commissioner said to make the match. The match was made.
It was a terrible idea. It was terrible. It was a terrible idea. The Rob father was host. Eli Parks also, and he owes him an apology. He should come out and he should apologize to the Rob father for stealing his spotlight, for a spotlight thief. You know what? Back in the day, back in the 1870s, they would hang someone for stealing spotlights.
And how would you know?
Hang them dead.
How would you know? Were you alive in the 1870s?
No, but I read a book. You ever read one? Probably.
You know how to read?
Yeah, I read great. I'm like on a 7th grade level. So,
anyways, one of these triple threat matches can go one of three ways. You literally have a 33.3% chance of winning no matter what. Yes, I know math.
33.3, you got the 0.1 left over. That's fine. So if you're in a one-on-one match, you're 50-50. Right. Y'all stole 17.7% from the Rob father. Y'all did that. So apologize to the Rob father for stealing the 17.7%, and then listen to the show. Just say, hey, Rob father, I'm sorry that I sold 17.7%. I'm going to tell you how we got there, Mitch. You start off with 50, then you take 33.3, and you subtract it from the 50. It comes out to 17.7. It is 16.7. I've been getting it wrong this entire time.
You must be learning that Steiner math.
Yeah, so 16.7%. So let's just apologize to the Rob father for stealing his 16.7%, and let's end the show. We've covered it all. Just the only thing we got left is your apology. So I'm going to point to you, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to apologize to the Rob father for stealing his 16.7%. 1, 2, 3.
Anyways, back to the triple threat match. This match could have ended one of three ways. The Rob father could have gotten the pin on Eli, become the new champion. These matches, there are no champion's advantage, no countouts, no disqualifications. So the Rob father could have won if he was able to take care of Josh Cross. Get the pin on Eli. Correct?
I mean, it could have happened.
Okay. So, or vice versa, Eli could have taken out Josh Cross, pinned the Rob father, and Eli would become the new champion and would be a double champion. Correct?
Once again, possibility.
Okay. But what happened? The Rob father hit the stunner on Eli, was going for the pin. Josh Cross saw the opportunity. The most opportunistic person that Josh Cross is was able to sweep in and get the pinfall, correct?
The Rob father got hosed, man. 16.7%. 16.7%. I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. You owe the man an apology. I don't
owe the man an apology.
You do. You do. You owe the man an apology. You know what? We're gonna hashtag justice for the Rob father. Huh? How do you feel about taking the man's opportunity away? Just changing it. Just changing matches. See, and that's the reason. That's the reason I negotiate all my stuff. Rob, listen to me. This Rob father, I want you to learn a lesson here. This is why you negotiate very well. Before you show up in this organization, get with me. I'll have my lawyers look over the contract and make sure nothing like this ever happens to you again. Because every one of my matches, the stipulations are ironclad. Ironclad. Robbie did not screw Robbie. Rob, I can't even. I'm done. I'm just done, Thompson. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I really am.